Nawapatia hiyo love ki wholesale. Na ndio sasa mkikuja sasa wewe watoto wangu nini, you know, you will see this video and you'll be very happy. But sasa siwezi anza kusema ati sijui na date nani saa hizi then alafu ile watoi wangu watakuja kuwatch podcast waanze kuuliza
hiyo ni show off.
Show urianewe mwade takanake.
By the way,
anaanza either ku give thanks ama tuseme huo dem alienda kaka fiti. Sasa watu wana hadi watoi wako wakuuliza man tungezaliwa kule bana. Hello everybody, let's talk with SHII. Ndio hii hapa. Na tunaongea na SHII. Tuambie.
Yeah, we're talking with you. Yeah.
Yo ni intro kusema kweli ama.
Yo ni intro.
Hapana.
Cheki huyu. Taendelea.
Anyway, so tuna introduce tena kuna haja.
No.
Ado. Anyway,
Endelea wewe acha mambo.
we are going to talk about uncertainty today. Effects of uncertainty, what is uncertainty and how to deal with uncertainty. What else? Load ingine?
Hizo uncertainty zote.
All
of them. From A to Z.
So now, tuanze na what is uncertainty.
Maybe for me I think it's just being unsure of what's happening next. You're just uncertain. Whereas unajua, you can just write to us what uncertainty means to you.
Hebu nikuulize uncertainty na Kikuyu ni?
Uncertainty. I don't know.
Jazika kuna mprave shika hiyo ni nini
Gaja. Kwa corona.
Unajua?
Corona gaja.
Gaja.
Hiyo ni doubt.
Gaja.
Ne gaja. Hapana, gaja ni doubt.
Kwa gomenyo ni lack of wisdom, bro. Bro. Okay, Kikuyu.
Whatever.
Acha Kikuyu watatuandikia hapo.
Watatuani comment hapo.
Yeah, right.
So now chairman tulikuwa sema uncertainty ni nini?
Chairman ni nani?
Guy digane iro ipore. Kevin, yes. What is it? Hebu tuambie.
Maybe for me uncertainty is just maybe in life it's just like being unsure about something. Like the way you cannot be like you're not 100% sure that this thing will take this direction. You get? So it's just like the way you start in a relationship without knowing, you're not certain that huyu msee ati mtaishi na yeye miaka hiyo yote bila kukosana. So unacheki kitu kama hiyo, ama maybe unaingia shule kufanya degree uko certain utapata job. That's a form of uncertainty. Unaingia marriage ukifikiria utapata watoi, bado hiyo uko positive that utapata but you're not certain that you're gonna get. So maybe pangu naweza sema uncertainty is just something that we are not sure of and something that is obviously in the future, something that we do not have control over. We do not have control over what is happening the next minute. Yeah.
I will say uncertainty is tunaweza now the other side of uncertainty. Sasa sio yako. You can say it's inassertiveness. Kosa kuwa sure na kitu. Niki?
Yeah, there.
Anyway, so you are not certain with something or a piece of information. You're not certain with, you know, it can happen in words also.
Yeah. So uncertainty, if I can say it from back there from America,
Mzungu.
Uncertainty, it has to do with not being able to see the end of something. We feel like we have control of something if we are sure of how it's going to end, right? If, for example, you really, if you are in Christ, by the grace of God, you know where you're going to end up. And therefore, that's why for us salvation comes with some certain, certainness. Like the Bible promises you every detail that is going to happen.
Assurance.
Assurance, yeah, right? So uncertainty is not being able to know the end of something, because the end brings control, and control brings confidence. Confidence brings that passion to continue in this path. But if you're not sure of this, are you together? If you're not certain of, if you don't know how things are going to end, then you don't have control over that, and having not control over something brings lack of confidence and all that. So uncertainty is big, really big. Yeah.
Now, the body of the topic. What do you think is the power of embracing uncertainty?
Tuanzie tunapasia hapo manzi.
Power of embracing uncertainty.
Power.
Yeah.
Underline.
Power.
Power of embracing uncertainty. So I would say that it's a lie to think you know the end. Even when you think you know it, it will be a lie. Are you together? We convince ourselves that we know the end. For example, we plan something, and by planning it, every detail, are we together? We feel like we know how things are going to work. But we have to know that this world is beyond our control, and the situations are beyond our control. There's someone who will walk into your life who you did not plan for. There's some things that will happen in your life which you did not plan for. And therefore, I think for us to be, we have to embrace uncertainty as the reality. Are you together? Number one, as there are some point where uncertainty is not a positive thing. But when it comes to life and most of the things, I think uncertainty is a reality. And therefore, when we face the reality, we will be better prepared, because we will know that anything can happen at any point. Therefore, we will have a lot of backdrop and plans. Like, if this fails, I'm going to do this. If this fails, I'm going to do this. Certainty sometimes makes you fixed on one thing. And if something bad happens, then you have nothing to fall back to. So uncertainty in every situation is something that we can appreciate as the reality, because you can just walk out of that road and be hit by a car. But you see, you have a plan. You know the end. And you think you know the end because you know where you're going. You know which car you're going to, which route you're going to take. But you see, something can just walk into your life, are you together, and it messes every other thing that you have in plan. So, for me, I think we have to embrace uncertainty as a reality that we have to deal with. That way we'll be better prepared to deal with it. Thank you.
Now, you have answered the question on how to deal with uncertainty. Now, answer the question on the power of embracing uncertainty.
Maybe I can answer that.
Maybe that one, that guy. Over
The power
there.
of embracing uncertainty.
It is like the effects. Kama effects of uncertainty.
Yeah, so I think maybe that is what makes life more interesting and an adventure, you know, knowing that you may be here and anything can happen, and tomorrow you may be somewhere else doing other things. Venye amesema, we have to embrace it. And how we embrace that is just by knowing the power of process. Because if you know a process, then you become sure about something. But sasa sometimes uzuri wa life ni ati life inakuanga ni kama iko custom made for everyone. You may think that this is a process to making it.
Yeah.
Na hadi unasikiza hizo motivational speech kama zote. Lakini ukienda ku-apply the same principles, unafail.
Yeah.
Ni kama vile tulikuwa shule. Motivational speaker anakuja na kuambia ati for you to succeed utengeneze personal timetable, sijui nini, kila mse anatengeneza hapo hivyo nyuma ya nini, but haiko ina work for everyone.
No.
Pala hivyo saa 8 kama umekula vibaya, kama una discipline hadi ya food nini unakuta umedoze ile hujaiona utapass. utapass because mwalimu akifunza you're not listening. So like life is not basic for everyone. There is no blueprint to life. It's just that your uncertainty for me I would embrace it. Sijui ulikuwa unauliza nini, but I embrace that uncertainty because it makes life more interesting for me, because I know that I am Kelvin and the superpower that I have is that I am me. No one can be me. Like even everything that I'm going through is like whether good or bad, it's up to me. Yani I am learning, and if anyone else comes, maybe nimpatia advice, nitampatia according to how I have seen life. And no one, by the way, kama saa hizi tunaweza kuja tuambie sijui unafaa kufanya hivi kupitia hiyo nini, but hiyo ni according to our world view, according to our truth. Everyone has their own truth, and we ought to give life a chance to happen. Naget? So usikue fixed sana na ile kitu unataka. Sometimes even God anasemanga like he has good plans for us. Why is he giving us that assurance? It's because he knows for us life can be very uncertain. Anything can happen at any time, but he is trying to tell you that if you believe in me, this is the way it can happen. I'll also say how uncertainty is sweet in form of this. There are people playing a game, watoi fulani, nimsi alikuwa napeana hiyo observation, like you get unakuwa blindfolded, then unajirusha nyuma, wanakushika. Like yes, you know they are going to catch you, but hiyo tu kukuwa uncertain for just 3 seconds, it gives you an excitement. Umeshika ni kama bungee jumping, unaruka, yes unajua umeshikwa, but bado uko na hiyo scare, but it's interesting, and that is the power of uncertainty in life. It makes you it makes you embrace life more, and it makes you love life, because yes, you have this plan, but you are open to other things. You are open to life happening to you, because today hakuna msi upanga kugonjeka, ama hakuna msi upanga kwenda loss, but you hear at the end wase wakipeana stories, msi anasema nisinge experience hiyo, singekuwa strong ku handle what I'm handling. But hakuna msi akienda kwa maombi unaambia God, Mungu nipe mashida, nipe shida, unaomba all the good things. You have a plan, you have a vision, but things happen that makes you stronger than huko unafikiria.
Now, uncertainty, embracing uncertainty has both sides, the good side and the bad side. The good side is that you become less expectant. Number one, you huko sure uwezi expect kitu.
You live a day at a time.
So at least the disappointments reduced. You see? Again, it also makes someone to be more flexible. You become flexible because
you expect
you don't know, anything can happen. And sasa hautakuwa utalemewa,
unaweza achwa anytime.
Hapo kwanza you know you stop expecting, you know, like all these good things, and you're like
expecting your man is an angel.
It might come a day and I might lose this and this and this and this. Let me tell you something. For example, there's this brother of mine, and we really loved one another a lot. And I remember even talking to him and telling me, hey, you should even join politics, right? And he in fact joined politics, and he wanted to become an MCA. And now later, 2 months ago, he died. You see, it's not something I expected. It's not. He had everything. He really was loved. In fact, his burial, people came, like 600 people. 600 people, more than 600 people came together, because really people loved him. He was a man of the people. And I remember telling him, hey, you know, one day I know you stand in the floor of the Senate as a senator. You see? So what if we had what if my plans were fixed on him? Like they revolved around him. Do you see how? Do you see it would really mess me up?
Sure.
And for 5 years or 6 years, I'll not recover. You see? So that's why we have to expect anything can happen. I give that example because most of us, we tie our life to someone. For example, a girl who has a relationship with a guy and she ties her life with that guy. She stops living for herself. She stops having visions. She stops having goals and all that. And she's like, I know Kevin will never leave me. But you see, from the horse's mouth, unaweza from his mouth, unaweza achwa any minute. Are we together? So we have so uncertainty helps us to be prepared. And also it also helps us to not tie things on things or people.
Yeah.
Are you together?
Stop trusting on
Stop
things.
trusting, and that's why even the Bible says, lean not on your own understanding.
Yeah.
Also, cursed is one who trusts in men.
Yeah.
Not that God curses people who trusts in men. No, it is the things that will come to you are a curse. The things that will happen to you, the pain that will come to you when you trust in someone.
Yeah.
That's the curse. Are we together? So, uncertainty to me, it also helps us to really, really be only dependent on God. The only person you can be dependent on, like 100%, is God. Not even your parents, because one thing, the only person in this world we know that can never leave you nor forsake you, or has a good plan for you, and who started the work, he cannot live in the middle, is only God. Everyone else can run. Your father can run away, your mother can run away, your brothers. And then let me tell you something. There are friends I've had who are very rich, okay, and they're okay. You know, we share these stories, and they're okay with me sharing these stories because they feel that these stories can help people. And these people, they were so sure that they were going to universities because their father was rich, their mother was rich, and they were so sure that, they were so sure. In fact, they even studied because they knew their father would pay like bridging courses and all that, right? And then come to a point and realize the father has had loans, secret loans. They were auctioned. And then the father ran away. Now you can imagine them going back to zero. You see, being uncertain helps us to prepare for anything that can come from the
future. For the future,
right?
Future.
Yeah, future. It's good. We are from that one.
And maybe just to add on what he's saying, you know, Pia, that is why we get vitu kama NHIF, because many Christians out there, they do not believe in insurance.
Yeah.
They do not believe in insurance. Anasema nalipa NHIF na kwani ninapanga kugonjeka. You know, people even plan for their burials, like una make sure umelipa shimo yako pale Langata.
Yeah,
it's true.
Insurance.
Unalipa hadi has. So ile kitu tu wewe umebakisha kudu ni kudai. Na sisemi ati sasa umepanga, you are prepared to die, but ile kitu inafanyika ni you are prepared for the uncertainty of death. And should that thing happen, you are prepared that your family is not going to carry a lot of burden. Umepata watu wengine tuseme, for example, you develop just a complication out of nowhere. You've not been paying your NHIF. You go to the hospital, something that was supposed to cost you maybe, something that is going to cost, let's say you're prepared with NHIF, something that is going to cost you around 100 Gs, itaenda pengine ikatwe, ukute umelipa like 5,000.
Yeah.
What happens if you do not have that? Hukume prepare.
Yeah.
No. So even uncertainty helps us to prepare for the future, just as you've said. Even in relationships, it helps you not to, like, if you are a lady, because I have seen many women get absorbed in marriage, and I'm going to explain this. Miss your marriage counselor or anything, but unakuta dema kiolewa, anaacha job, ama anaacha kuwa ambitious. Na unacheki pengine hata ulimpenda juu hiyo kitu. Anaacha kuwa ambitious. Yani anaanza kuwa dependent na wewe. Kama saa hizi unasikia ati unatafuta boys juu ana drive ana nini si tukua tuna drive sisi wote wawili. How about you buy your car, I buy mine. Tukijenga huku hivi ninasikia bado pia wewe unajenga project yako wapi kileleshwa. Like it's helping us to, yani kuna kuwa na kafire. Umeget? We are doing things together. Na sometimes unakuta marriage zina break because there is nothing that you're doing together. It was just companionship, friendship, moikarahau, mokang'ethanira oguo. Your wife has nothing to bring to the table. Your girlfriend has nothing to bring to the table, but you're the one there. Wewe niwe Superman wa familia. Umeget? So, like, so it helps you should an event of a divorce happen, because your man can cheat on you, ama things happen, watu lose interest, ama kitu kama hiyo. Na ni life. Umeget?
We are living in very different times. We cannot compare these times with 2,000 years ago.
Yeah. Right now we are dealing with empowered women here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But she's not a feminist.
wamefidiwa vitu zingine zenye zinastaki kuongea saa hizi tusipigane na yeye.
What a man can do, a woman can do better.
So unakuta yeye as much as sisi tume choose kusettle, haufai ku give up on your dreams.
No, you should not.
Because should an event happen that tuachane, maybe hata because
Not
of
even that, what if you die?
Yeah, exactly. What if I'm the breadwinner?
Ama you get
inaitangwa breadwinner, kwa nini mna compete na nani? But anyway, if I am the ones providing for the family, nikeyo ama something to happen kama hiyo ya malone na nini, ulikuwa umepanga vile utalipa loan zako, job imekatika. Huyu madam alikuwa amekungoja tu hapo. Aliacha job, anataka kulea watoi, which is another nini, I still don't believe kama hiyo. But ni poa. So unaget aliacha kuinvest the way alikuwa na invest akiwa kijana nini. So unakuta hiyo marriage hata inawezaisha kwa sababu kale ka job ako nako ndiko tunategemea sisi wote wawili. So mimi akienda job arudi jioni akute sijaosha vyombo, mimi namwambia mimi by the way sioshi by the way. Na yeye anashindwa, hii jamaa imeshinda kijani. So hizo conflict zinaanza kuja because of poverty. Na cheki. So I would like to just say that uncertainty helps us to prepare for the future, and it's a good thing to know that tomorrow this may happen, and tomorrow
anything can happen.
We save because of uncertainty. We are even saved by Jesus because of uncertainty of life. Tomorrow you don't know where you're gonna be. You don't know if you might, the next hour you are dead. You are dead or something like that. So unakuta you have to be prepared for your afterlife. That's why tunaambua do good right now, because where you are going there is neither good or bad. Meshika. So because when you die you cannot prove yourself anymore.
No, you can't.
So you either go to where you've been paying your ni kama unalipanga rent in advance. So kama unalipia mbinguni
tulienda kujenga.
Exactly. So
let me continue with my points.
Now it talk.
Tumeshachukua podcast.
Now again, at least mmesema the positive side, embracing uncertainty, it is flexibility, reduced level of expectations, preparedness, all that. Now the disadvantages of it: one, comes with fear, a lot of fear. Number two, ignorance. There is a lot of ignorance. Number three, Yora. Kwanza explaining is kwanza we talk about those before zirudi.
Fear. Of course. Fear of the unknown.
Sure.
Let me tell you something. If I meet a girl, one of the things. A girl, yeah. If I meet a girl, okay, one of the things that scares me is what I don't know about her. Not what I know about her. I can deal. In fact, we say
it's true.
It's better the devil you know than the angel you don't know. So one of the things that if I meet a girl, what I'm scared is what I don't know about her, and that's what I strive to know. Are we together?
Sure.
So also, when it comes to us, everything in this world, it has its good side and its bad side. The only pure thing is scripture. Everything else it has its good and it's, because back to the Garden of Eden, everything was messed up. So we have to understand that even though there are advantages to something, there are also disadvantages. We fear the unknown.
Yeah, and also to add on fear, there is this aspect of fear of missing out, FOMO.
Yeah.
Unakuta many people, that's why we do not, we cannot even survive without social media, because you hear things are happening all the time and you're not certain, like kesho itakuwa aje. Like kulikuwa na hii maandamano ya Monday.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's coming back.
Yeah.
So even you cannot make plans kama we ni mtu wa woga.
Yeah.
Ya kufungua biashara CBD, nini, because you do not know what is happening. Hiyo sasa ni fear of the unknown. But fear of missing out, and nilikuwa nataka kusema ina affect sana my youth. They do not want to miss what is happening on Instagram. Ukitoka tu dakika 10 hivi, unataka kurudi kuona what are people saying about me.
Ukiwa na gatururu,
exactly.
You want to buy a phone.
Yeah, kama saizi mimi siko kwa mtandao, itabidi
urudi mtandao,
mtani update. So unakaa hivi, ukikaa hivi unashindwa. By the way, yani umekuwa sana ukiwa on social media, everything is at your fingertips. But you see all the time unashinda ukirudi kwa nini? Because you do not want to miss out.
Yeah.
There is a story you're following. I think sijui akodhea amefanya harusi, sijui nini, who attended.
Congratulations.
Nini. Because you want to have content when you're talking to your friends. You have to keep looking, keep on looking. So fear of missing out na imefanya watu wengi pia wa make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Because you may even unaweza kopa ndio buy smartphone ama hata data. Kuna watu wana yani you will do a lot of things just not to miss out.
And also the phone, it will interfere with your daily lives. It might be schedule, like you become ineffective somehow, because now your focus is divided. Like you're here. So yeah, that's also a disadvantage.
Yeah, and also maybe at events, people don't want to miss events. You hear maybe a certain artist anakuja Kenya na kuingia pale ni 5,000. You do not want to miss out because all your friends are going. So that fear of missing out pia is still fear that inaletwa na uncertainty, because you do not know what you're going to be telling your friends when people are discussing things. Okugate.
You don't want to be on the receiving end, just keeping quiet. And these days, we really don't want to listen. Listening is for fools. We want to be the people with the story. So, as you've said, missing out is a part of that fear. And there are many kinds of fear that uncertainty brings.
A lot.
Okay, like for example, anxiety. For example, when you're employed, right? Because your contract is coming to an end, so you're unsure whether you're going to get another renew. Your contract is going to be renewed, so you're afraid. Are you together? You're afraid because you don't understand what will happen after my contract ends.
You had plans.
You see. So this uncertainty brings a lot of fear, right? After, for example, an issue, after a situation, something has happened, you're unsure how your family is going to, you are going to bring back together your family. Maybe something happened and everyone is up in arms, everyone is against one another.
Hata tuseme kama a relationship, you may wonder what your family is going to say about this Luo girl you met.
Yeah. And
you are maybe a Masai. So nacheki, there is still that fear. If I want to stay single for the rest of my life, are people gonna mistake me for
gay?
Exactly. Yeah, fear of being
really. By the way, maybe I had someone come to me and ask me, "Are you gay?" Because this person has never. Okay, you might be laughing. Even the director may be laughing. Laugh all you want. You see, I don't understand why a man cannot be single for more than a year or 2 years. Are we together? There's someone who's seen me. There's someone who's seen me on, there's someone who's seen me on a certain restaurant for maybe 1 or 2 years, like alone. And they came to me like, you must be gay or something. Like, why? Because you're not.
Konangi na wasupa bana.
Tukonangi na wasupa. Unaona? So also that fear of what people are going to say,
being judged.
You see, uncertainty.
Na bado unaweza jajiwa wewe ni humanizer.
Yeah.
Juu wanakuona na madem.
Kuonanga na madem. Sasa hiyo wewe unaweza nanga sana. Me I know of a girl, one of my friends, that girl anachezanga basketball. Yeye basketball hamtawahi cheza na machali, na madem. Unaona? So yeye anashindanga na and she's a woman of character. She's a lady of character. I know that. But many people don't know that. Are we together? Are we together? So we in fact are living with that fear of what people are going to say. We are not sure of what people are going to say. So we make choices to cover up what people might say.
Yeah.
You're not even sure they will say it, but you are doing something because of that fear, what they might say.
Exactly.
Or
how they might take you.
They might take you.
The fear of being judged.
Yeah.
Unajua